Hi guys, what's up? So today I'm going to discuss with you the most favorite investment avenues for Indians, that is bank fixed deposits. Most of the financial savings which Indians do, it is mainly in bank fixed deposits, mainly because of the convenience and the assured return which it gives. So today I'm going to discuss with you why mutual funds are better than fixed deposits, and why it make more sense to invest in mutual funds than do a bank fixed deposits. So whenever we are doing any investments, I think there are four aspects which we need to keep in mind. The first is return. How much return the asset class is giving, because we are investing for returns only. The second is risk. How much risk is our investment is perceived to have. Third, what is the taxation? If the tax outgo on the gains which you are making is high, then obviously it doesn't make sense, even if the investment vehicle is giving higher return. And fourth is liquidity. This is one of the most important aspect. What is the use of money or investment if we can't get our money back in time? So these four parameters are very important whenever we are making any investment decisions. And let's compare on these four parameters: mutual funds versus fixed deposits, so that we can have a clarity as to which make more sense to invest in. So for this comparison, I have restricted to only debt mutual fund schemes because those are more comparable to banks fixed deposits. Now, let's take the first parameter, which is return. If you look at the longer period, say 5 to 10 years period, generally mutual funds will give you better return than bank fixed deposits. There are multiple reasons. First, since there is a portfolio in which the mutual fund scheme invests, and those are market related, it will give you much better return than the fixed deposits. So on a first round, on the return side, mutual funds will take the point. On the risk side, generally bank fixed deposits are considered to be non-defaulting. Therefore, on the risk parameter, bank fixed deposits will be always considered to be safe. And the other reason is most of the mutual fund products will be always market related. So the risk or volatility in the return will be always higher on the mutual fund side. So on risk parameter, bank fixed deposit will take the point. On the liquidity point, both the investment avenues will give you ample liquidity. In case you withdraw before a certain period of time, either in fixed deposits or that mutual fund schemes, there will be some penalties. Like in fixed deposits, you will have penalty on the rate of interest which you will get, and on debt investments, you will have exit loads if you withdraw before a certain period of time. So both I will give the equal uh, ratings or equal weightage. So both will share the points here. Now on the taxation front, here mutual funds schemes will score because depending upon the time of investment, you will have lesser tax outgo in that mutual fund schemes. So let's little dive further into it so that we'll get some more clarity. Now talking about that mutual fund taxation and how it is better than bank fixed deposits, the first is tedious. As you know, bank fixed deposits will have tax deducted at source in case your interest accrued in fixed deposit is more than 40,000 rupees in a year, and at 10 at the rate of 10% on the interest accrued, the TDS will be deducted. It is not case with debt mutual funds. Any amount which you are investing in and whatever quantum of gains you are making in that mutual fund investments, there will be no TDS. All the profit or all the gains which you make in the debt mutual fund, that will be given to customer, and investor has to file their returns. So that is the plus point which the debt mutual funds have. The other is the long term capital gain and short term capital gain bifurcation in debt mutual funds. So in debt mutual funds, in case you invest for more than 3 years, then your tax outgo will be much lesser than compared to bank fixed deposits. The reason for lesser tax outgo is the indexation benefit which an investor gets in case he invests in debt mutual funds for more than a 3 year. So any investment in debt schemes which the investor do for more than 3 years, his tax outgo will be lesser due to the indexation benefit. In case he withdraws before 3 years, then it is qualified as short-term capital gain, and on that, whatever gains he has withdrawn, that will be added in his income. So that distinction which you need to keep in mind. So let's see how indexation reduces the tax outgo for investors in debt investments. So let's assume that an investor has invested 1 lakh rupees in bank fixed deposit and 1 lakh rupees in debt mutual fund, and assuming that he has invested for 3 years in the financial year 2016-17 and he has withdrawn that money in 2018-19. Now, if the investment or the bank fixed deposit is giving you 8% per annum interest on both of these investments, the maturity value will be 1,25,971 rupees. How indexation works is it will inflate your investment cost to the extent inflation is prevailing for that time period. To calculate the inflated cost, what we need to do is we need to find out the CIA value for the year in which the investment has been done, CI value for the period of for the year in which the withdrawal has happened, and that has to be multiplied by the investment value. So in this case, for the financial year 2016-17 and 18-19, we have taken the value and we have multiplied by the money invested, which will give you 1,06,060. So this is now the investment cost for the investor, and this will be treated as his cost for investment, and the gains will be reduced to the extent the cost has been inflated. So on 6,060 rupees, he need not to pay any tax as the inflation has risen the cost for the investor till that extent. Now, whatever is the remaining amount or whatever is the remaining profit after considering the inflation cost, on that he needs to pay 20% flat tax. But in case if you have done fixed deposit, there is no indexation benefit available to a investor, or whatever the interest accrued in his account or he has withdrawn, on that he need to pay tax according to his tax slab. So that is the big benefit which the mutual fund debt investments will have, which fixed deposits will not have. So now I hope this would have given you a clarity as to how debt mutual funds will have a better diversified portfolio and will have lesser tax outgo compared to bank fixed deposits. I sincerely hope that you have enjoyed this video as I have while making this, and this will help you in making better informed decisions in future. In case you liked it, please share with your family and friends. Do consider hitting a like button in case you liked it. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.